Hi, Assalamualaikum and very good morning to all my friends and my teachers. My name is Nur Badrisha Ashikin binti Muhammad Shahril and I am from PAKK 1. Today I want to present about my coursework. The title of my coursework is ECE Educators and their English language communication skills. So let's start. Early childhood education. What is early childhood education? Early childhood education, or we call it as ECE, is any education that takes place in the preschool years of a student's life before reaching kindergarten age. Moreover, curriculum is designed around the cognitive, social, and motor skill development of pre-kindergarten children. Therefore, in ECE, children focus on gaining the skills necessary for kindergarten reading. Okay guys, next let's see about benefit of ECE. Before that, do you know the state and federal government have made strides to prioritize ECE? This is because it has many amazing benefits for children and society. Okay, here are some benefits of early childhood education programs. First, we look about social, emotional, and mental health. ECE will help children who suffer from social, emotional, and mental health problems. This is because they can forget their problems and have fun as usual in class. The activities found in ECE are very beneficial and have their own interests, so it can help children reduce their stress. Early childhood educators. Early childhood educators are a vital component of childhood education. These employees can affect young children throughout their time, both during and after their programs, whether they serve as assistants or directly teach children themselves. Okay. Working in this position can allow early childhood educators to creatively instruct and encourage children to learn. What is early childhood educators? An early childhood educators is a teacher who instructs children from pre-kindergarten to 3rd or 4th grade. Early childhood educators can teach any grade ranging from pre-kindergarten to 5th grade. Though typically they work with pre-kindergarten, kindergarten and 1st grade students. This educator can work in a variety of settings, including private school, public school, and daycare centers. Okay, guys. To work in this kind of positions, you often requiring teaching credentials, which may involve earning a teaching license for stays. Educators can also take additional coursework focused on special education to assist special needs students during their early education journey. Okay. These are done by early childhood education. Early childhood educators fulfill a variety of tasks to help enrich the student learning process. Sorry. Okay, we look at the first one. First, they may create lesson plans that are age appropriate for students. We can assist them directly with homework questions and perform individual evaluation to make sure students are properly progressing. Okay. Second, they may also have parent conference and refer parents to additional school service. Comply with any state testing or training request by the state or administration and guide students through the school day following the post schedule. Okay, the third one, we must early childhood educators may also provide space for children to engage in play-based learning and social emotional development as both are important in early childhood development. Sometimes children may also have trauma, and early childhood educators may play an important part in helping children overcome it. Therefore, as an early childhood educator, it's important to use evidence-based approaches to teaching, as those can have the greatest effect on students. Okay, let's see the next page. How to become an early childhood educator. What do you think, guys? Okay, becoming an early childhood educator introduces you to a position that can allow you to directly affect the education and life experience of your students. Below is a list of the steps you can take to become an early childhood educator. First of all, get a bachelor's degree or complete an approved program. In many states, the first step to becoming a licensed early childhood educator is getting a 4-year degree in a field like education or child development or early childhood education. Most states require some kind of education program that is approved by the state, whether a bachelor's degree, associate's degree, or specialized education program. These must be completed successfully in most cases to obtain licensure. Secondly, take state mandated testing. Next, aspiring early childhood educators take state mandated testing, likely at a state-approved testing center, to confirm their education has resulted in practical knowledge required to teach in early childhood education programs. Test takers must successfully pass before they can apply for a teaching license. Third, apply for your teaching license. You must apply for your teaching license. Once the test has been passed, you can apply with your state board for an education certificate. But don't forget to make sure to check with your state board to make sure you meet all the requirements of your early childhood education license. Okay? Some states may require additional coursework outside of a degree or specialized certifications like CPR. Last but not least, you must update your resume and apply for jobs. Once you have completed developing and demonstrating the skill required for listening, and you have achieved your teaching lesson. You should update your resume. Most degree programs will offer you internship or other opportunities to get practical experience you can use on your resume. In addition, you can listen your complete coursework and certification. Okay guys, let me discuss about early childhood educator skills. Early childhood educators have many skills that they develop throughout their careers. You can see in this slide, use a specific skill set to perform their duties effectively and provide a safe space for their students. To success in this role, they use a specific skill set to perform their duties effectively. Abilities. Early childhood educator skills are the specific skills that early childhood educators use to success in their role in the classroom. Moreover, this skill ensure educators understand young children's learning objectives and developmental achievements. They also help educators support students' readiness for kindergarten and future academic achievements. Learning these skills prepares early childhood educators to be child advocates who understand the value of preschool education as a foundation for children's future success. Skill. Many of these skills work together in various ways and are beneficial for your students. Let's see the first one about communication skill. It can be challenging for children to express themselves or communication effectively, and so many early childhood educators are excellent communicators. This use students, parents, and supervisors. Educators can use specific approaches depending on whom they are talking to, and they act as an example of a strong communication for their students. Typically, children develop their communication skills through example and relatable stories. An early childhood educator teaches an example new concept that students can relate to by using words young minds can understand. Okay, we look about organization skills. An early childhood educator's classroom requires structure and routine to provide a safe learning environment for their students. The educator uses a curriculum that meets provincial, territorial, and national standards. Exceptional classroom management and planning can help their children learn and understand daily expectations. Strong organization skills also improve team meetings with parents and other teachers. Next, about child development. An understanding of early childhood psychology and development is a key part of an early childhood educator skill set. They have a strong understanding of how children develop and what they can do and learn. These skills can help educators plan actively for each stage of a children's early development. Children can progress quickly and learn a great deal during their early years. An early childhood educator's responsibilities can help develop their students' foundation for a lifetime of learning. Creativity. Creativity helps early childhood educators engage their students. Educators use this skill to guide students and relate their lesson to a child's current and development stage, incorporating learning games and other development techniques allows early childhood educators to keep their students' attention focused on learning throughout the day. Let's see about patience. Patient and experienced early childhood educator has excellent patience in challenging circumstances. This is a key skill for educators because it helps them control a classroom effectively when students are disruptive. Successful educators combine patience with authority and gentleness. Trustability. Early childhood educators require trust between themselves and their students. Parents typically want to ensure their children like and trust their teacher. New students can find it difficult to trust an educator because they don't know them well and may not be eager to bond with them immediately. Supervisors support early childhood educators who are developing positive relationships with students. Okay, let's see understanding of diversity. Children have various backgrounds and home environments. These can cause a child to have different learning styles compared with others. So, an early childhood educators can accept this difference and work with multiple learning styles, ensuring their students leave the classroom with new skills and learning objectives. Communication skills. Communication skills is about being able to talk and listen well. Learning how to have conversation is important for children's development, relationship, and well-being. You can help children develop conversation skills by talking and listening with them every day. Role modeling, prompting, guiding, and practicing help children learn conversation skills. Rules about polite conversation for rudeness can help you manage interrupting and talking back. Conversation skills. Conversation skills are important for children's development and well-being. That's because being able to have conversation helps children make friends, be listened to, ask for what they need, and develop strong relationship with others. Like I told you before, conversation skills are about being able to talk and listen. This involves starting conversation. Starting conversation, for example, with a greeting like hello, hi, or a question. Second, know how to get attention in the right way. For example, by saying, excuse me. Third, using eye contact. 4. Taking turns talking and listening. 5. Speaking politely. 6. Knowing when to stop talking. How to improve early childhood educator skills. Here are the steps you can use to strengthen your skills as an early childhood educator. First, teach in volunteer programs Getting as much teaching experience as possible is an excellent way to expand your skills. You can volunteer your time to teach others during your spare time. Many volunteer teaching programs teach students from other countries about language, culture, and other subjects. Some of these programs allow teachers to teach in other countries. Volunteering can expand your skills and help you develop empathy for your students. Next, know your students. Knowing your student is an excellent teaching skill. Connecting with them can help you understand their feelings throughout the day and help them feel you know them well. A simple way to connect is to learn each other's students' name. Next, give engaging example. An excellent teaching method is making your lessons exciting and enjoyable. Using relevant examples can help you engage with young children. You can share events or stories you know and associate this with your lesson or with a specific child. Doing this can help you maintain students' attention during your class. 4. Use humor. Humor is an excellent tactic to implement when explaining new topics to your students. Humor can keep your students happy because they laugh and laugh at a young age. If they know you are a funny teacher, they are going to want to hear more of your anecdotes. When you have their attention through humor, you can use the opportunity to teach a new lesson. Early childhood educator skills in the workplace. The following are some tips to help you elevate your skills when working with young children. First, use emotional intelligence. Connecting with students, especially at a young age, can help you improve the atmosphere of a class. You are not just teaching students a curriculum, you are also shaping their future character and helping them navigate their early life. Second, be adaptable. Excellent educators can adapt to change and make necessary adjustments based on specific situations. Teachers can experience unforeseen issues such as classroom emergency involving a sick or injured child, and their adaptability skill can help them manage this challenge. Third, use your curiosity. Inspiration can happen at any time, such as when reading interesting article online or when completing course. During this time, try collecting anything that gets your attention, such as photograph for a coloring exercise as an art class subject. 4. Meet fellow teachers. You can learn much from other teachers if you interact with them. When speaking with them, you might exchange various helpful tips that you can use to enhance your teaching season. 5. Recognize learning style. Each student learns differently and varies outside of the classroom. It can contribute to their success as much as internal ones. As an early childhood educator, you can contribute your skill set to help develop children's achievement according to their learning style. this slide for reference that I have used to make this assignment. My total reference are 4. The first reference is about early childhood education in slide 2. Benefit of early childhood education in slide 3, and how to become early childhood education in the slide C. Okay, next, the second reference is about early childhood educator in slide 4 and early childhood educators do in slide 5. Okay, the third reference is about early childhood educator skills and their example in slide 7 and 8. How to improve early childhood educator skills in slide 11 and 12. And about early childhood education skills in workplace in the slide 30. Okay, the last reference is about communication and conversation skills in slide 9 and 10. I think that's all for this slide. It seems that this is the last slide. So I hope you all understand the topic that I have just presented. Therefore, I will end my words with a thank you. Bye.